Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Dockry. In my life, I have worn many hats and tasted many flavors. As I travel the world, I get to know today's most interesting celebrities, cook and dine with some of the finest chefs of our time, and experience the latest trends in beauty and fashion. Along the way, I pursued my passion for health and fitness and acquired some of the most innovative wellness strategies. And now, I want to share all of this with you. So come along on this amazing journey, and together we will experience a world of health, beauty, and life. On today's show, we stop by the home of visionary entrepreneur Kathy Ireland to learn how she went from supermodel to CEO of Kathy Ireland Worldwide. We'll preview her wedding gown collection and meet Kathy's design ambassadors, Chef Andre and Nicholas Walker. And now, let's meet Kathy Ireland. Hi everybody, today we're here with Kathy Ireland in her beautiful Santa Barbara home, and thank you for being so gracious to invite you into your home and your life.
Oh, well, thank you for being here, Patrick.
You actually have several estates, and these are special estates for special days, aren't they?
These are our design studios, 2 in Hawaii, Santa Barbara, West Hollywood, Palm Springs, where our team gets to be creative as we're working on new inspirations that we gather from around the world. And to be able to utilize these design studios to serve our brides for their most special day or special events, nonprofit events, it's been a great joy, so much fun.
And in these events, you do everything from the wedding design of the flowers to the gown itself to the food, everything, correct?
We've quietly been serving brides for over 16 years at our design studios, learning about what their needs are. How can we produce the most spectacular wedding for her every step of the way, from the florals to her jewelry, accessories, the gown. I call them my girls, and I feel so honored that they are coming to us, to our team, to allow us to design for this most special day.
I think it gives you an advantage in the marketplace by having these, as you call them, test facilities. I mean, they're real life, they're real feedback, which improves everything that you do on such a great level.
Well, and weddings are wonderful. Crazy things happen. I mean, from cats jumping over the neighbor's fence right into the ceremony, to drama, to unruly guests, all of it. But whatever we can do to make it wonderful, to make it fun, to make her not have to think twice about the comfort of her gown. I was a bridesmaid in a wedding, and beautiful sweetheart neckline, but I'm telling you, jumping for the bouquet, and if there's not a lot of support, absolutely, you can jump right out of that gown, and that's not a good thing. So we pay as much attention to the construction of the gown as we do to the exterior. I've been so blessed in my life to be mentored by some amazing people. Back in the last century, when I worked as a model, Vera Wang used to hire me. And I mean, what an amazing inspiration she is. One of my greatest mentors of all time is Elizabeth Taylor. And what I was able to learn from her about design, color, detail, things that really matter. She has an eye like nobody else. One of the things that's really fascinated me in meeting you and spending a little time with you is that your attention to detail and your concern for not only the mom, the bride, the decision maker of the family, and you're facilitating and making their lives so much easier. We began our mission with finding solutions for families, especially busy moms. We've expanded it to finding solutions for people in love with our weddings and finding solutions for people in business. It's all about solutions, and some people may have a picture-perfect life. I don't. Our philosophy is life is messy.
It is.
And you know what? Rather than being afraid of those messes, we've just got to have products that really support the way we live.
Well, not only do you take a hands-on approach to the design itself, but you have a systematic approach to making different collections. And can you explain a little bit about that?
Sure. My long ago modeling career was such an amazing education. It exposed me to the best designers in the world, to travel, to people of all different cultures. Our team developed style guides that span the globe. Aloha, architectural, European country, Americana, La Vida Buena, in Russian style, Ivory Coast, and Far East dreams. In the past 18 months, our team has traveled the globe 2.5 times, collecting raw materials to be translated into product, sketching, photography, bringing these inspirations to life. Our customer is very savvy. She's very smart. Whether or not she's physically visited these places, she's alert, she's aware, she knows what's out there.
And that's what you're designing for, and those are solutions. And I think that's a big part of it. Can you talk a little more about that?
A team member has an idea for a direction for our company, for a product, and each of our manufacturing partners works very closely with myself and John Carrasco, who's our genius creative director.
And he has an extreme attention to detail. I can vouch for that.
He does. Yes, he does. You've experienced it. And Chef Andre, he makes it easy. I mean, I'm telling you, if I can do this, if I can follow his recipes, anybody can. He makes it real, he makes it easy, he makes it fun. Nicholas Walker, world-renowned landscape designer, recently in Architectural Digest. He was responsible for Elizabeth Taylor's estate and her incredible gardens.
Well, you're doing the good work, and I mean, sure, everybody appreciates it. And you know, coming from you, a person that has experienced all this in life, we have the opportunity right now to see some of your wedding dress designs.
Wonderful. I'd love to show them to you.
I'd love to see that.
Great.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
We'll be right back to experience Kathy's spectacular collection of wedding gowns. Welcome back to our intimate conversation with Kathy Ireland. Well, Kathy, now we have some great designs here that you're going to show us. You know, so tell me just a little bit more about how you decided to design for like that special day.
Well, thank you. And you've got to get it right for her. And the foundation of our brand is trust. And it's earning the trust of our customers and of our brides, my girls. It's her day, and we're going to get it right for her. So I love working with the best. Our gowns range in price from $500 to $3,500, but at each price point we work very, very closely with all of our partners to make sure that we get her the best value. And that is a lot of fun. We pay as much attention to the construction of the gown as we do to the exterior design elements. And I'm going to start by showing you one of our special occasion gowns.
Very good.
This could be for any special event, the red carpet, also mother of the bride or the bridal party. This is from our La Vida Buena style guide.
Okay.
It's in spicy chocolate. We've got the sweetheart neckline and the attention to detail with the sparkle and the lace. Just as the light shimmers on it, it gives a lot of attention, a lot of sparkle, and I love that. We've got the sheer wrap. It just gives you that little extra bit of coverage, whether it's a chilly evening or you just feel more comfortable with that coverage.
Very important.
And it's something that's fun to move with. The ruffles on the skirt of the gown just adds that extra element of fashion and flair.
Really like it. Beautiful design.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
What do we have here?
This wedding gown is from our architectural style guide. One of the inspirations of this collection is a return to the cinema. Grace Kelly, Elizabeth Taylor, Audrey Hepburn, that return to elegance. And every bride is a princess. This is her special day. Being in the architectural style guide, it's clean, it's simplicity, it's that satin, and we have the sheen there. But we also have all of the hand beading, and it's a drop waistline, which is very flattering to most figures. We've got a chapel length train. And so it just flows. I mean, she is just a beautiful princess as she glides down the aisle in this.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And our third gown is from our European country style guide. It's got the romance, the flair, the elegance, and this full ruffle swirl skirt. You can hear the gasps as the bride is walking down the aisle in this, and once she gets to the reception and she's twirling on the dance floor.
This is amazing. Yeah.
It's got movement, it's a chapel length train, and the bride is as gorgeous coming as she is going. It's also very figure flattering. It's got the crisscross ruching, a lot of support, the attention to detail. And when we're designing for our brides, we're thinking about everything she needs for her day, whether it's her intimate apparel, it's got to be comfortable, it's got to be gorgeous, everything that she wants, even down to her shoes, her slippers, all of it, putting it together for her, her jewelry, her flowers, making the day just spectacular. I've got to tell you, Patrick, it is one of the greatest joys. It is so much fun.
Well, thank you so much for having us. I mean, this is amazing, and I know you're going to make a lot of people happy with this. And I guess now we get to meet Chef Andre.
Let's go see what's cooking.
Fantastic.
Stick around and learn some tasty kitchen secrets with Chef Andre. All right, we're back to Health Foodie Life. Now, let's see what's cooking with Chef Andre.
Well, everybody, here we are in Kathy's kitchen with fabulous Chef Andre. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm about fabulous. This lady's fabulous.
Oh, you're pretty fabulous, Chef Andre.
I love Kathy's mission statement, which is finding solutions for families, especially busy moms. And that's what this is about, whether it's entertaining or a wedding or a birthday party, anything like that. It's doing simple, fun, nutritious food. So with this, you know, and again, when you start, it's visual. You've got to look at the display. Gorgeous. The colors pop out at you. You know, people want to reach for this. Kids want to reach for this. What we have today is our basil, cherry tomatoes, and a little mozzarella on that. Easy, fun on a skewer. You know, we're in Southern California, so we gotta have guacamole, which I love. Yeah, we're gonna finish this off with a little sour cream. We've got some nutritious sweet potato and beet chips with a little ricotta, Parmesan, and some chives sprinkled on that.
Colorful.
Yeah, colorful. You know, again, capture the eye. Fun. Love this for parties. Love this for entertaining. It's something you can do at kids' parties. You can actually do it in plastic cups with your favorite vegetables. Throw it in there. Take it to the picnic with you. What did I? Oh, and this one.
A little adult.
A little more on the budget friendly, or not. Okay. Yeah, we've got our smoked salmon, we've got a little caviar on top, sour cream underneath, and on our rye bread. So it's fun. You can find all of this in the grocery store, your local store. Nothing too extravagant, but fun, easy, fun things to do. So we're going to finish some of this off. So Kathy's going to help me. You're going to help me. You're going to taste some things.
Very good.
Kathy, I want you to take and finish these off. Well, first, let's put a little guacamole in these, and then we'll put some sour cream in on that.
I love these cute little cups.
They are cute.
Yeah, you know, local store. No, you know, if you can't.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing. Well, it's fancy.
Made it look good.
Make it look good. Absolutely.
You know, we were talking earlier, Chef Andre, about, you know, with children, you know, using themes where the kids are attracted to the food. And I love your theory on that.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it's fun because Kathy said, as most parents always say, how do I get to bring the kids to the table? How do I get them interested in it? You know, fun. Go ahead, baby. Go
sour cream.
Yeah, a little dab of do ya. You know.
That's gonna be sweet cream because you put your finger in it.
Oh,
she's so sweet.
Listen to him. You got the job.
I wash my hands.
You got the job.
Because that's a tough thing with kids, getting them to try new foods. You know, I don't like it. How do you know? You've never tried it.
Never tried it. And I always say, right behind me.
Thank you.
You know, and I always say, people always say, oh, I don't like that. Oh, excuse me. Well, how do you know if you haven't tasted? So we always try to get people, especially with our kids.
Well, Chef Andre, we have these are a little more sophisticated. You got the caviar, the salmon, and then I guess you're gonna finish off with a little dill.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a little dill to that, just a little finished touch, a little pop of color on that as well. So I know we're all dying to taste a little bit, and I know Kathy, you like your guacamole being your, so I like to do this sweet onion as well, some garlic.
Delicious.
Oh, thank you. What are you trying? What are you gonna go for?
I wanted to try this one here with the basil and the tomato and the mozzarella.
A little.
Can I put it? Is it okay to put it all in my mouth at once?
Go for it.
Cool?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Make a mess here.
Okay, we finished this off. Look at that. A little pop of color there.
It's so elegant. I love it.
You know, I'm gonna try this too.
This makes me feel like I can host and really impress my guests. So I love it. Thank you.
Well, you can.
Kathy, you want to try this?
Sure.
Now, what are you calling this, Chef Andre?
You know what? It's just kind of a, well, in this, the basket, so it's kind of a veggie basket. That one's a little.
It's a great way to get kids to eat their vegetables too, because it's fun.
Like I said, if it's in a plastic cup, you can do it as a picnic by the beach.
That's my favorite.
You like that? Did you have the beet or did you have the sweet potato?
The beet. It's really good. Mind-boggling.
Ah, thank you.
And the dip is great.
I'm a fan now.
I'm gonna have a little bit.
You gotta taste one of these for us. Good? Yeah?
Well,
Special?
I do say so myself.
Is it special? I love that. Well, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That's right. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much, and we're off to see Nicholas now, correct?
Yeah. He's incredible. Yeah.
Can't wait to see what he has in store for us.
He brings the outdoors in. He's pretty fantastic.
If he's half as good as you, I'm going to be just impressed.
He's better.
Oh,
he's better.
wow.
He's not half. He's better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go see.
Coming up next, Nicholas Walker. All right, we're back. Now let's meet world famous garden designer, Nicholas Walker.
Well, here we are now, Kathy, with Mr.
Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful, Nicholas Walker. I mean, all the hype. Is he going to live up to the hype?
You know,
I hope so.
we do, don't we?
Nicholas is amazing. And of all the designers, the ultimate is God. I get my greatest inspiration from the outdoors, the color palettes of the earth tone mountains to rolling meadows with a pop of wildflower color. Nicholas brings authenticity and integrity into all that we design.
Yeah, and we were talking a little earlier, he's done it all. He's been from the ground, literally,
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So what's going
yes.
on, Nicholas? What do you got for us today?
Well, Patrick, I got lots.
We
nice
appreciate it.
to
Thank
have you.
I'll get out of your way.
So these items are part of the Grand Estate collection, and this is my personal favorite. This is called Tranquility, and Kathy's iconic brand flower is the white Phalaenopsis. So you'll see it sort of hiding or peeking in every arrangement that we have. And then here we have hydrangeas, the tuberoses, all of that is based in Europe. So that's why it's the European country. This is for weddings, so that's why we celebrate the color white. And predominantly it's white with the peak of blues through the hydrangeas and the irises, and you have the wonderful dahlia that you don't see often. So people say, what is Nicholas doing now with this thing? These are curly willows. This is actually comes from a tree. Curly willow is a wonderful accent, as you can see, as a backdrop
Yes.
in this European country wedding floral presentation, but it also can be used in this manner, where you have a wonderful bowl, and these happen to be leaded crystal, and you can put this right in like this, allow it to basically open up as a bird nest. This is also a place where you can put stems of roses in the water by being attractive. It's all about detail.
And you know, he's the man for the job as far as you're concerned.
Definitely. So much to learn from Nicholas. I mean, everyone from Oprah loves him and communicates so well with women and their families and make it real. And as you mentioned, sustainability, so important.
Well, now we're going to get the opportunity to go and see the grounds here at Kathy's home. So I guess you're going to be able to take us on a tour.
Absolutely, Patrick. Let's go.
Go. Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you, Patrick.
I'm going to tell you I'm in good hands with him, I hope.
You're in great hands.
Yes.
Enjoy.
All right, there we go. Well, thank you.
Let's go.
Well, now we're here with Nicholas out on the grounds, actually, and I'd like to share some of the concepts that you've applied here.
Absolutely, Patrick, my pleasure. Well, as you know, Kathy has 8 style guides, and one of her favorites, I wouldn't say it's the favorite, but it's one of her favorites, is European country. So that's what drove the design throughout this property, coupled with sustainable practices. There's an incredible oak tree here, Quercus agrifolia, there's a couple others, and it's actually dotted. And instead of removing or bulldozing anything, we basically designed around and honored what was here already.
Native.
So, as Kathy says, God is our chief designer, so we take cue from what has been established. Then the house was sited to the ocean.
Okay.
And it's truly we put it in the Mediterranean European country, but specific Tuscany,
right,
or maybe even French Manor.
Right.
And we have
a little more rustic, though. I
a little bit more rustic.
A little bit of a rustic look.
Yeah, because Kathy's favorite saying is life is messy.
Okay.
So let's, instead of hiding that, let's celebrate it. It's also sited great from a functional point of view. All drainage is away from the house. Okay.
Makes your job a little easier.
You got it.
Yeah.
concept of an allée, which is a French word for an alley, of Pittosporum flanked by roses. Espalier, which basically means a way to stretch a plant to the side of a wall. Okay. So you soften the wall. We added a gravel. It's called fines because it's different size of gravel to basically have that crunch feel, and yet you could drive on it without spinning wheels. We have the back part where there's a portico, so it's like a porte cachée, which is a French term where you can go under through a house and reveal the back, the quote-unquote servants' quarters, but it's not really servants' quarters. It's the back part of the property. Okay. And there we did what we call a circle of roses. And in the middle, to soften all that, we put a circle of boxwood and roses in the middle.
Oh, nice.
The predominant tree is the native tree of this area, which is Quercus agrifolia, and highlighted with accents such as the aeoniums, which is succulent, which is architectural. And if you really walk the garden, you'll see her 8 style guides here.
I mean, this is great. I mean, I'm so excited about what you're doing because it can get confusing, and having someone like you as a guide, it's enjoyable.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being with us, and until next time, just remember to enjoy.
Special thanks to Kathy Ireland for inviting us into her beautiful home, sharing her story, and wedding day solutions designed to make your dreams come true. Thanks to her design ambassadors, Chef Andre and Nicholas Walker, for their colorful kitchen creations and imaginative gardening tips. We'll see you all here next week when we visit San Diego, California, hit the beach with surfing champion Sage Erickson, and stop by the California Health and Longevity Institute to meet Paulette Lambert. Just remember to enjoy.